Hi everybody, it is fantastic to see you and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Bee from Thermomix. Excuse the bad lighting, it is super hot here this afternoon and I wanted to come and show you this fantastic recipe. Maybe you haven't seen this before on Cookie Dough. And one of the reasons I'm doing or showcasing this fantastic recipe, I really mean that, is because it has a great ingredient in it. Some of you may not have heard about hemp seed. So I am going through this particular recipe, but bear in mind, those of you that are dairy free, or perhaps you can't get to the shops and you want to make your own milk, this is a great option for you to try out. Obviously, if you have a look on Cookie Dough, there are options for almond milk, macadamia nut milk, rice milk, and oat milk. So please go and have a look on Cookie Dough. There are so many options. But today's one is going to be utilizing the hemp seed, and there's a very good reason for it. This is a great ingredient that includes or has a really great source of protein. So I'm going to show you how easy it is for you to be able to make your own milk. And this can stay in your fridge for 3 days. Just a couple of extra items you are going to need when you are making your own milk is a nut bag. You can get this from your shop at the Mylk shop, which is on the Thermomix website. I'll tell you a couple of hints and tips on that. And then also a bottle, something that you can sterilize. I use a Kilner glass one, which I utilize for my milks, making my own milks, which is really great. Great little resource. Very old-fashioned, I know, but it has come in handy, obviously, because I've been dairy-free for a while now. A great little funnel that will help you to pour in your extras, your milk. So let's get started with today's recipe. If you have any questions, feel free, pop them in the comments section below, but I'll be happy to help you and walk you through this process. It's not that hard. There are also a couple of ingredients, so in total it's just 4 ingredients, 2 of which are optional. So let's get started. As I say, hemp milk. This recipe is available on Cookie Dough, so you can go and have a look. Just type in HEMP milk and it will pop up for you. So the first ingredient obviously is hemp seeds, and it's 125 grams worth. So I'm just going to get that, pour that straight in. There we go. And then the next ingredient is your water. So 700 grams worth of filtered water. You're going to pour that into your jug. There we go. And then also 1 or 2 pinches of salt. Now, if you don't want to have this, you don't have to include it. The other option also for the next ingredient is 1 to 2 dates. Pitted dates, make sure you take out the middles. I'm using 2 medjool dates, so put that in. And as I say, that is optional. If you don't want your milk sweet, just eliminate that. And then it's basically 1 minute worth of blending, and that will be on speed 9. So it is a bit loud. I'm not going to talk. I'll wait till it's finished. boiling. It takes ages. So I'm going to explain about your nut bag. A really great tip that I learned is obviously if you're going to have your bag like it comes when it's purchased, there is a seam on the inside. What you want to do is make sure that you turn your bag actually the other way around so that the hem or the seam is on the outside. And then what you need to do is just lay that into your simmering basket. So put that in, and then we're going to pour the milk. You'll have a look now. I'll see if I can show you. It will be frothy because it's been blended. So it smells really earthy, and that's because of the hemp seeds. So I'll just show you then what I'm going to do. Just remove the machine. So pour this in. Now bear in mind you're going to have pieces of date in there, and obviously whatever your seeds from your milk, you're going to have that in there. You'll notice there's a bit of the dates at the bottom there. I'm not going to put that all in, but what I'm going to do is just lift this up. If you didn't have, if you wanted to leave that there inside your fridge, you could do that. But I want to extract all of this so that you guys can see exactly the amount of milk that it makes. And this is super quick. Just a little hint and tip for you guys. Obviously, if you run out of the milk and you need to have something straight away, if it's something that you can pour into hot coffee, that's not a problem. But a really great tip for you guys is that when you're wanting to have any type of milk that is dairy-free, you want to make sure that you are actually having a bit of refrigeration unless you're using very cold milk. So the reason why I say that is if you're trying to have a glass of this hemp milk, it's not going to taste nice if the water has just come straight out of your tap. So a little tip for you guys in that instance. So make your milk ahead of time and put it inside your fridge, or otherwise alternatively use a cold 700 mils worth of water. So I'm just going to do this. It does take a bit of time. Remember that nut bags are very fine. Another option, if you don't have a nut bag, is to use some brand new clean chucks. So the chucks cloth, you can use that to drain out any of your, for example, if you've got almond milk, and in this case as well, you can use that to squeeze out whatever you have. Like I say, you can leave it to drip over an hour, but for me, I'm happy to just squeeze it through and it will keep squeezing out. Now I know technically this is not a milk. Another way of referring to it is Mylk, but for those of you that are dairy free, this is a lifesaver. It means you can almost be normal, inverted commas. I know I've been dairy free for a very long time, and I really do appreciate the fact that I can have something at the coffee shop that looks remotely like a cappuccino. So I'm just going to leave the rest of this so that I can show you guys exactly what this milk looks like. Just want to rinse my hands, and then I'm going to just show you. So obviously I've squeezed out this milk, and I'm going to then decant it into my container. And then, as I say, this is really important that you refrigerate this, put it inside your fridge, and use it as you ordinarily would use milk. Now, just a little tip for you. If you, like us, we love our coffee, and making the traditional way of having cappuccino, you would froth and heat up your milk. Because this milk does not have emulsifiers in it, it will not give you the same texture as what you would have in a traditional 1 liter or 2 liter worth of nut or alternative milk. So because there's none of those emulsifiers, you're definitely not going to have that frothing, and it will not have the same texture. So if you are looking for that type of thing, then I would suggest purchasing your dairy-free option of your milks. But if you're looking at things like just adding in your tea, having with your breakfast, Making your own milks that are dairy-free is a fantastic option. Save you a lot of money. You saw how easy that was, 1 minute worth of blending, and I have hemp milk. Another option is that you don't, if you're looking to stay away from having emulsifiers in your milks, then this is a fantastic way to be able to do that. And I would encourage you to give this a go. As I say, if you don't have a nut bag, you can use some clean chucks and give that a go. Let me know what you think. Perhaps let me know in the comment section if you make your own alternative, so dairy-free option milks. I'd love to know and be able to help you through. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be back on Thursday with another hemp recipe. So please stay tuned. Come on over to my channel and have a look. I'll be happy to help you learn a brand new recipe perhaps you have not seen. It is avocado and hemp dip. Really, really delicious. So looking forward to seeing you then, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.